Hey there, seekers of style, knowledge, and all that good stuff. Joe here from Style by Joe. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping here. Why don't you take a second and click that subscribe button? And then after you do that, double click the bell. It'll let you know when the next video comes up so you don't have to go looking for it. Now, at Style by Joe, I talk about everything style related, which to me is everything that makes up your life. From the food that you eat to how you exercise, the clothing you wear, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your home. It's all a representation of yourself, which is a representation of your style. So today in my Straight Talk from a Gay Guy, I'm going to go over 10 different turn-offs when you're dating, when you're approaching somebody, when you're looking to date. If you watch this video until the end, there's going to be an 11th bonus one, which to me is the most important one. But let's get right into it. So the first one is having bad breath. And I understand that some people have halitosis. I understand that some people are predisposed to that. But if you know that, and even if you don't know that, you should be going to the dentist every 6 months. You should be brushing your teeth regularly. You should be using dental floss. You should be using mouthwash. I get it. You just had a coffee. You just had a cigarette. At least chew some gum or pop in a breath mint, because as they're leaning into that kiss and all they smell is rank breath, it's just not going to happen. Speaking of that, number 2, they're leaning into that kiss and you're a bad kisser. Kissing should be an art form. Kissing should be like dancing. You take the lead. There's a soft one on the lips. You pull back. You lean in. Give a little bit more of a harder kiss. They open their mouth. Stick your tongue in just a little bit. Pull it back. I understand that passion. I understand that excitement. But the second you cram your tongue straight down their throat, dudes, it's going to be over. Nobody enjoys that. Number 3, we're still on the kissing. So they're leaning in and all they see is nose hairs coming out of your nose. I mean, that's no bueno. That just doesn't work. I mean, you can get a nose hair trimmer anywhere these days, from a department store to a drugstore to online. If you have nose hairs, if you have ear hair, buy a trimmer, take care of that. I will be honest, the older I get, the more hair that I seem to get places that I just don't want it coming from. But I groom that up because, again, I want to look my best. Number 4. When a guy doesn't take a hint. They text, hey, how are you? Good morning. How's it going? Did you get my text? Now, they might be busy, and I get that. But if it's been 3 or 4 days and they're not responding, they're not that into you. And that constant texting is making it even worse. Number 5. BO, smelling, shower, body wash or soap, deodorant, antiperspirant, cologne. These are all things that you should be doing to not smell. I mean, I think I might have been 12 or 13 when my grandparents or my mother said, this is deodorant. Use it because you smell. Probably a good thing that I started. Number 6, being overly cocky, being arrogant, being rude. A little bit of cockiness, a little bit of confidence is great. But when you take it to that next level where everything is about you, you know best, you know better, it's all about... Nobody wants to be around that. Would you want to be around that? Number 7, and again, I will get busted on this one, is spending too much time on social media. Now, disclaimer, I don't necessarily think of YouTube as social media. We teach, we learn. There's a little bit of humor. That's an okay thing. But if all you're doing is scrolling and liking and dropping comments for people who you don't like, people are going to get tired of that. Number 8 is being sloppy. If you look like you just rolled out of bed and you haven't taken any initiative to take care of yourself, who's going to want to be with you? I mean, today is a casual day for me. I have on a t-shirt, I have on jeans, I have on sneakers. But I look well put together. I look like effort was put into today's outfit. Number 9, bad hair, bad grooming. Dirty, jagged nails. Your hair's a mess. Again, it looks like you rolled out of bed. It looks like you haven't taken care of yourself. Nobody's going to want to be with a person who doesn't take care of themselves. Whether it's being sloppy or whether it's bad grooming, it just looks bad. And number 10. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I don't have a job. No. I get it during the pandemic. A lot of people have lost their jobs. But things are starting to open up. Things are starting to happen. It might not be the job that you had. It might not be the job that you want. But if I have to pay for every dinner, if I have to pay for every cocktail, if I have to pay for every meal, if I have to drive to see you all the time because you don't have money to put gas in your car, it's going to get old really quick. Hey folks, it's been Joe from Style by Joe. Today in my Straight Talk from a Gay Guy, I went over 10 different turnoffs. If you're following me here on YouTube, because you did subscribe to that, right? You should probably be following me on one of my other social medias listed below. Again, I put different content on different platforms. Thumbs up are great. YouTube tracks me by my thumbs up. They see me as a viable business. Now, you can give me a thumbs down. But a thumbs down without a comment of why you gave me a thumbs down is just a hater, and I'm going to move on. I will tell you, I also like positive comments because I like to know at the end of the day that I am doing what my viewers want to see. And number 11, because you stayed until the end, is having poor manners. Please, thank you. Holding doors. Acknowledging somebody just by looking in their eyes. I mean, I can't tell you, well, yesterday at the gym, there was a guy who was literally 3 steps behind me. He knew I was there and he let the door shut on me. Now, he didn't have to hold it open for me, but he could have at least held it open until I walked through this way. I think good manners make you look so polished, and it costs nothing to have them. Hey folks, stay stylish. Don't do any of these turnoffs that I just went over. I'll talk to you soon.